I'm Diana, and I'm here with Dominic, Anna, and Mr. Brown on GPNN, the official news of the Grand Park Lions. Today is Wednesday, November 1st, and it is a white day.
Today is a wonderful Wednesday, and we have a role referral for Santos Gonzalez Perez from Miss Hamilton and Miss Williams. You are doing a great job with giving effort toward your work. Way to roar.
Today's weather will be sunny skies with a high of 52 degrees.
It is Grand Park's 60th anniversary. Celebrate with us in an awesome night that includes an escape room, pizza dinner, pickleball, games, and dancing. The event is on November 8th from 5:45 to 8 p.m. Make sure to RSVP by November 3rd. Check your email or scan the QR code on the flyer to register.
Huge shout out to the boys soccer team as they defeated Woodbridge 3-1 on Monday to secure the title of Eastern Region champions. Captain Manny Garcia, Captain Yusuf Ahmed, and Gabriel Blanco all scored in the contest. This finishes off a historic run where the Lions put away 41 goals this season. This is the most in the program's history. Congratulations to the boys for their hard work all season long.
Attention National Junior Honor Society members. This is a reminder that you will have your meeting today and not tomorrow. It will end at 4 p.m., so be sure to have your rides here at 4. If you cannot make it, you must see or email Miss Fitz by the end of the day.
All right, everybody, what's going on at the park? Friday is the last day of the first quarter, so make sure you've gotten those assignments turned in, those retakes taken, and just making sure your grades are on track. All right. Excuse me. Okay. All right. We will have a fun fact trivia quiz coming out this Friday morning, so be ready for that. I do have a couple of things to share. I know that Mrs. McNair's class went to Cox Farms recently, so I do have a little picture from their adventure there. I'm sure they had a great day. So that's that picture from Miss Cox and her class going to, not Miss Cox, Miss McNair going to Cox Farms on this school year. Also, students, please check your emails so you can complete the Spirit Week survey. The survey is also on Canvas, so you should be able to find the survey there and in your email. So teachers, make sure the kids complete the climate survey if they haven't done it so far, and the Spirit Week survey. Give them time this morning to do it. They are both in Canvas and in the students' emails. Also, the 8th grade math and science classes, they did do a trip to STEM Nova, X-STEM Nova, a couple of weeks ago. I do have a video to share from that. It's a really quick video. And remember, I did email y'all to tell y'all that today's announcements were going to be a little longer, so just bear with us. In a long time ago, 1972, but that time we were there. We got to be there. It's still so much to tell us. First, on the roof, purpose and color. Gonna make great history like no other. Collaboration will help along the way. All right, see, that was fast, right? Okay. Today is the first day, students, 6th, 7th, and 8th graders. Today is the first day that you can apply to specialty programs. 8th graders, you have so many programs that you can apply to. 6th and 7th graders, you have the same opportunity. If you are a student who wants to be in the math and science program next year, you need to apply to be in the program. If you are a 6th or 7th grader in a math and science class, science enrichment, and your parents didn't apply, you need to apply for next year. All right. So, and that is open from November 1st today, and it closes February 1st, 2024. And two more things. Touch Base is coming up on Monday, November the 6th from 9 to 11. So your parents can come out and meet teachers. And last but not least, students in the We Build It Better club. We will have our meeting next Wednesday, November the 8th. Anchor One.
Get ready for family fun at GP's 60th anniversary celebration. We'll be revealing some facts about the 60s to prepare you to win. The Civil Rights era was the moment of events nationwide to advocate for the equal rights of African Americans and to end the racial discrimination and exclusion of African Americans throughout the United States. Today's civil rights trivia is Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was an iconic civil rights leader who delivered his I Have a Dream speech in 1963 on the steps of Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C. Some other famous civil rights leaders include Malcolm X, James Farmer, John Lewis, and Philip Randolph, Roy Wilkin, and Whitney Young.
Okay, good job.
Do you know any famous 60s fashion trends? You just might see them for the November Spirit Week. It was common to wear miniskirts, Levi's jeans, capris, shift dresses, turtlenecks, go-go boots, swing coats, and bell-bottoms. Some of these styles are back in fashion now.
Anchor 3.
November fun facts. November's full moon is traditionally called the beaver moon. Why this name? In the colonial era, this was the month to set one's beaver traps before the swamps froze and beavers retired to their lodges to ensure a supply of warm winter furs. In 2023, November's full moon occurs on Monday, November 27th.
All right. That's right after our Thanksgiving break. Admin, I know you're out there. Come on and join us.
Hi, Walker.
Hey, you get 2 for 1 today. Good morning, GP Lions. As we are having some technical difficulties this morning, I am joining Mr. Smith. We want to thank everyone for participating in our Spirit Week. We appreciate you, and we can't wait for our next upcoming, which is in 2 weeks, students. So thank you so much for roaring. And also, if you have not done your student survey, we want to hear from you. We do see some activities that you're interested in, so we are going to share those with our SCA club to see, as well as the NJHS. So we should be able to get some of those activities implemented, hopefully for Q2. Speaking of Q2, you have a couple of days, students. Make sure you are getting all of those assignments turned in. Also, Incentive Day is Friday. I know that the APs will talk about that a little bit later on. Oh, but this morning, we are recognizing our staff that are winning every day. So we do have 3 staff members that I will do at the end of the admin segment. But over to you, Mr. Smith.
All right. Good morning, everybody. Thank you all for our bus riders who took bus evacuation seriously. So we hope that you never have to experience that in real life, but we do appreciate you just listening and getting off the bus safely. We do have to do that one more time, but not until the spring. So hopefully it's a little warmer. Speaking of that, some of you today getting off the bus in shorts and t-shirts. Remember, the weather is changing. Make sure you're dressing appropriately so that way you're not freezing while you're waiting for the bus in the morning. As Ms. Walker said, with the end of the quarter, especially for 8th graders, those that are going to be applying for specialty schools. You want to make sure your grades and your behavior are all up to par, because they have really kind of cracked down on accepting applications for specialty programs if you're not doing what you need to in middle school. Okay, so keep that in mind as you're getting ready. And I'm sure counseling, we're talking more about that as well. And that's pretty much all I have today. But as Ms. Walker said too, we just appreciate everybody participating. We love seeing everybody at the Monster Mash. With the surveys, we've already had 3 pajama days, that was one of the big things last year, is people wanted more pajama days. So we'll keep doing that, but we do want to hear your opinions. So over to you, Miss Lighty.
Good morning, students. So I want you guys to continue roaring, just like Ms. Walker and Mr. Smith said. When you roar, we do celebrate you and we do hear you. We do our surveys, we check our emails. So as long as you're doing what you're supposed to do, we'll work together as a team so that we can make your time at Graham Park fun as well as purposeful for you to learn, because you will be working with your core standards of learning. So I have a challenge for everyone for the month of November. Miss Lighty is going to start the baton of kindness. This is going to be passed around, and what happens is once you get it, you have to do something or say something kind to someone. Once you have completed your act of kindness, then you are to pass the baton. And how will Miss Lighty know what you did? You have to email Miss Lighty to let her know that you have it, and then you got to check your email. Miss Lighty is going to respond with what your next step is. So again, it is the baton of kindness. It is really just a track baton, but we're going to make it more. We're going to make it more. All right. And it has to stay at school. So you got to keep passing it around at school. When you get finished with it at the end of the day, give it to Miss Lighty, and I start it each day. So whoever has the 7th period, you got to find Miss Lighty. Do not take the baton of kindness home. All right, so I do want to reiterate one more thing about positive behavior. We're going to have our first incentive day at Graham Park on Friday. 6th graders, you will celebrate during your 5th period class. Remember, you cannot have any referrals, and you must complete your work. As long as you have, and that's what students do, you behave and you do your work. So if you're being a good student, doing your work, behaving, then you'll get to go participate in incentive day. 7th and 8th graders, you will participate during your 7th period. I would like to end with a quote from Clark, and my quotes come from Wonder. If you haven't read that book, it's a great book. No one is good at everything, but everyone is good at something. Have a great day. Over to you, Ms. Walker, on this Winning Wednesday.
All right, we are great at something, and we have some teachers that are outstanding. So from Ms. Depter, she is winning today to provide a positive environment so that students have a safe space to learn, grow, and be themselves. Way to roar, Ms. Depter. And Mr. Jones, he wants to find new ways to motivate and engage students. All right, Mr. Jones. And finally, Mr. Sport, commit to finding new activities and incorporating technology to improve student engagement. He wants to hear from students in PE that PE is fun. All right, thank you, Sports, Jones, and Scepter for roaring. We will see you in a few to get you that new, fresh, white cup. We love them. All right, students, we appreciate all that you do. I can't wait to see who's going to have that baton of kindness. Over to you, Mr. Brown and team.
All right, thank you. Anchor, take us away.
Have a winning Wednesday.
Have a wonderful winning Wednesday, everybody.